Caitlin Gomez here at the GBTA broadcast studio, sitting with my co-host, Gabe Rizzi from Travel Leaders.
Hey,
Good
Caitlin.
to see you, Gabe.
Good to see you.
And Becca Rabinowitz from SpotHero.
Hello.
I'm so excited to have you guys both with me today because we've had quite a week together, starting with the Global Leaders Dinner that you guys co-hosted with me on Saturday. We had a ball, and now today, sitting at the conclusion of Innovation Row here at Convention. So for those of you who don't know out there, can you fill us in on what SpotHero does?
Yes, so SpotHero is a parking reservation app where you can find, book, and save on parking in cities across the United States, at hotels, airports, office buildings. Basically, wherever parking is a problem and expensive and hard to find, you can book with SpotHero.
How do you see this fitting into, business travel programs?
Yeah. So we actually released our expense management platform for parking. So now in the SpotHero app, you can connect to expense providers such as Concur, Expensify, Certify. So when you book your spot right on SpotHero, the receipts automatically go into your expense provider. And then on the travel management side, we have an admin dashboard where you can review spend. So you can see who parked where, how much they spent, and you can finally access this wealth of knowledge of parking data that before SpotHero, the travel industry didn't have access to.
Again, back to that simplicity theme that we've been seeing all along, right? Bringing it to the customer versus the other way around, making them come to you. So back in April, you acquired Parking Panda, and that allows you to expand your presence in the big cities like our New York and DC and San Francisco. So first off, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But second, how does that fit into your long-term strategy? Where do you kind of see it taking you?
Yeah, so Parking Panda was one of our great competitors. They were the market leader in Canada. So not only are they strong in New York and DC and San Francisco, but they have a really good presence in Canada. So, combining with Parking Panda is actually helping us just widen our reach. So in the travel industry alone, we know Canada is a very popular place of travel. So we're taking their data and we're taking their parking spots and we're winding them all together onto our platform, and then with the switch of a button, we'll be able to offer parking in Canada, which will be great for a lot of our corporate clients.
Well, that'll be great for our GBTA Canada audience, that a lot of them are here. We should have had you at our Canada event, had I known. Next time.
Well, Becky, Travel Leaders is a fierce advocate of technology innovation, which is why we got involved in Technology Row to begin with, in Innovation Row. But tell us a bit about that. What was that like?
Yeah, so Innovation Row was great for us because the reason why we actually came into the travel industry is because looking at the industry as a whole, we saw that airlines and hotels and rental cars had a lot of infrastructure built around it. There was a lot of opportunities for savings, but when it came to these ancillary costs, such as parking or entertainment or even gas, there were no tools to capture that spend. So when it was Innovation Row and new tools in travel, that aligned perfectly with our strategy to help these companies with the free app download take advantage of that spend that, before SpotHero and some of these new apps on Innovation Row, they had the opportunity to take advantage of.
And what was it like to be nestled between them? What was that like?
It was fun, and it was fun to have all the people, all the clients and the buyers who were really interested in innovation and bringing new tools to their teams, all kind of congregated to that row. So from kiosk to kiosk to kiosk, it was great because it was that like-minded buyer that was looking for the new tools and the easy new tools to give to their employees.
And that was the whole goal of it. So I'm glad that it really hit home with that. And that was the whole point, was so that people could go to one place and find you all. And I think each of you brings something unique to the market, which is really good. So it's kind of, you play well off each other. And I think that's why we're seeing similar themes with each of our guests, talking about, the consumerization, the simplicity, the, trying to not necessarily change, but enhance current programs.
Exactly.
And so, being that it was your first time, what do you see coming up in the next year?
Yeah, this show we actually announced our TMC tools. So we've taken the SpotHero for Business platform, and with our API and our SDK and some other tracking tools, we are now able to offer our platform to TMCs so that they in turn can offer it to their clients. So Carlson Wagonlit actually conducted a study whereby 91% of employees were satisfied when their travel manager offered a mobile solution. So that was the driving force behind us saying, okay, we're ready to now offer our tools to TMCs to widen the reach of mobility and the ability to book parking from your phone.
Well, good thing we got this guy here.
Yeah, yeah, we can talk.
Well, and Travel Leaders is all about that, right? You know, he always says to me, we're a service company first, but we couldn't do it without being aware and being really engaged with the new technology companies, right?
Absolutely.
So it's key. Well, Becca, thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us. It's been
thank
such
you.
a pleasure.
Thanks.
You guys have been great, and that's all from us here at the GBTA Broadcast Studio. On behalf of Gabe and I, see you next time.